Remember the Conan the Barbarian game on NES? Yeah, don't play it. I'm actually reviewing the Sega Master System port of arcade game Rastan, also known as Rastan Saga, and it's very Conan-esque. Unlike many arcade to Master System transfers, this is one of the few that's actually worth playing, so don't expect a crap fest. What's the game about? It's about a barbarian who went against the tides of fate, who fought destiny with cold steel and won. Some vague nonsense that sounds cool. Something about slaying dragons and wearing very few clothes in the process, I believe. Although this port of the game looks really good, it's nowhere near as adorable as the Commodore 64 version. Nice try, it's cute. The first enemies you face look not unlike the Gorn from Star Trek. They're easy to kill and explode in blood, which is pretty cool. If you were rightfully left feeling betrayed, annoyed, confused, and perhaps a little sleepy by the NES's Conan the Mysteries of Time, released 3 years after this game, then Rastan should restore your faith in the swords and sorcery genre in retro gaming. Blood, monsters, it's all there. The game effortlessly captures the spirit of the genre at hand, and with Rastan around, there's no excuse to not play that awful Conan game. Meaning, again, don't play it.
Such a waste.
The controls and the graphics are also far superior, of course, and there's none of the cryptic bullshit that crippled that particular mishit. Still, obviously doesn't look quite as good and slick as the arcade version though. One of my favorite things about Rastan is how he occasionally uses his sword like Scrooge McDuck uses his cane in DuckTales. Except you don't jump on rocks that turn into diamonds, and DuckTales had slightly less blood involved. The enemies in the game are also a lot of fun and could in fact be placed into 3 categories: unimpressive, weird, and Godzilla-sized. The unimpressive monsters would have to be the tiny ones. You probably wouldn't be all that freaked out if you saw one of them in your kitchen or something. Unlikely enemies you could probably step on to death, basically. You can pick up several weapons during the game, including swords that shoot fireballs, making it a bit easier to compete with those more cunning gifted enemies.
That is power.
But the game is not that generous with health, and you only have limited continues, so you're gonna be playing through those levels again and again. There's only one Godzilla-sized monster you face, and it's this dragon. I can't believe this guy isn't the final boss. He's the boss before the final boss. And look at the final boss, he's tiny and really easy to kill. Actually, the bosses in general are really not that hard. It's just a matter of having enough health when you get to the boss to beat them. And the stages obviously get busier and harder to get through, so good luck with that. All these mixed mythologies in the same game make for a hugely entertaining and creative platformer that dips its toe into various different cultures in a way that works completely. It's a fun, colorful, underrated platformer with a lot of charm to it.